Hello, I am Jana, and
Holly, hi.
this is my oldest daughter. We're in my office, which is where I keep all the stuff for my stores that are online, and my work table and all that. That's what you see here. Um, we like to do, I guess it would be called ghost hunting, except we're not hunting right now. We're staying in our house because some strange things have happened. My father stayed with me before he went. He had to go to the hospital to the VA. This was a few years ago. We've lived in this house for 7 years. This was a few years ago, and he was asleep in the back bedroom. There's three bedrooms in the house. Um, this is one of them. I turned it into an office. And when he was back there, he claimed that while he was asleep, he felt someone touching him, like poking at him. And then he said he felt it when he was awake, or I guess he would have been half asleep. And I said, Dad, that's probably just you being half asleep, you know? And he also heard things back there and all that stuff. He's scared of that room. And anytime he comes over here, which is rare, he will not go back there. And then Holly, didn't you say you felt something?
Yeah. You remember those dolls we had? The one in the little cradle?
The antique dolls that I bought for
Yeah.
y'all?
It's literally moved in that closet before.
Well, I bought them some antique dolls maybe 5 or 6 years ago. It was for probably Christmas or something. And Chrismica, I call it Chrismica. But anyway, it was probably for Christmas or something. And both the girls ended up scared of the dolls, and I had to give them away to the local Goodwill. Yeah. Was there anything else?
Um, our friend, the big dude that keeps coming over here.
Yes.
He said he heard scratching at that door, the closet door in there,
At the closet door.
and
And
Snow
we don't
wasn't
have
there.
mice or anything. We had an issue with no, wait, two mice coming in. It was about 6 years ago, but Richard got rid of them. We hadn't seen any since, so it's not anything like that. Richard has heard me. That's my common law husband, basically. Uh, Richard has heard me call his name and then come to me, and I'm like, I didn't say anything.
I've heard it too.
And yeah, when she was younger, before she moved out of the house, she was probably 16, 17 or so. She would hear me call her, and I didn't. And Richard even goes, she didn't say anything. So we're using this thing called
Spirit talker.
Spirit talker. She talks better than I do. She had speech classes. Um, it's this. And who recommended it, Lynn?
Well, they didn't recommend it to me. I've been seeing them use it, but Twin Paranormal is the source I got it from.
I think that's a YouTube
It is a YouTube
channel or something.
Yeah, they actively hunt ghosts and everything in different places. They're really cool. Shout out to them.
So to go along with my theme for my business, which is named Jana's Dreams, this is spiritual dreams. And we've done Spirit Talker quite a few times in my bedroom, and that's where it's the most active. So we're going to try it in here today, and we might do a session later, maybe episode 2 or 3 in my bedroom. But we're going to do it in the office today. It's right by the bedroom because this door just opens on its own. Stuff moves around, which could be the cat.
Yeah, could be the cat.
But I'll be sitting here and the door will just open. So we're going to turn the Spirit Talker on and see what it says. Now, I know that when something comes up, you're going to automatically relate it to something going on in your life or whatever. So And you turn it on?
I turned it on.
Okay, we've got to say hello, don't we?
Uh-oh.
What?
I said something. I saw that.
It's
Attached.
attached. Well, before that, I was going to say hello. I'm Jana.
I'm Holly. Hello.
We always say that, and if it really is a ghost, then they know that. But anyway, it said attached. I don't know what that means.
It could mean anything from like they're attached to one of us.
Oh, yeah, because I've thought that. Because one of Holly's friends from like junior high school, if I remember correctly, didn't like coming in the house because he thought we had a jinn. DJINN.
The noise was me.
The noise was me.
I was talking about the scratching earlier.
I know. Who is me? Do you have a name? He likes my office. Or she. Or they. It could be a they spirit. Sorry.
We're only here to communicate with you. We don't mean any harm.
Don't mind my stupid jokes. And for reference, we are recording this on March 16th, 2024. I don't know when I'll post it, but that's the day we're recording. And on a Saturday night. Do you have a name? We've asked it that before, and it's given us 50 different names.
What about an Ethel?
I've kind of stuck with Alexander. That feels right, but
No.
And Holly, how can you tell that it's going to be active? Is there a light or anything, or
Well, with me on my tablet instead of my phone, it really it doesn't really
it doesn't show?
it doesn't show how it's supposed to.
Dad.
Oh.
Dad. The noise was me, Dad.
Your dad's still alive.
I know.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, which can be a fragrance, a flower,
I mean, we did ask for its name. It said Jasmine.
but Jasmine's not a dad name. Dad could also mean granddads.
Yeah.
Is it George? Is it Jorge? The sucker that kept doing all the stuff y'all didn't do?
Yeah.
What do you mean by jasmine? Do you mean the color, the fragrance, the flower, or a name? And me and her, we decided that we wouldn't ask it 50 questions at once because I hate that when I'm watching a ghost show. They'll ask them, and no disrespect on them, it's just my preference. They'll ask them 50 questions at one time. Well, how are they supposed to intelligently answer?
Energy.
Spirits are known to feed off of energy to communicate. They're probably saying they need it. You can take it from my device if you need it.
You can't have my energy. I don't have any.
Can't have mine either.
I'm sleepy. I go to bed at like 9.
Thank you for talking.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. De nada.
Yeah, de nada. That's right, because the ghost said that it witnessed torture. This was like our first or second time talking to him, and it mentioned a Judas
Cradle.
Judas cradle, which if you look it up, it's very gross. It's a torture device, so trigger warning there. But which was used by the Spanish. We're part Spanish. Spaniards,
Yeah.
13%. We don't know her percentage yet.
I haven't got my DNA test done.
And it keeps asking us, are we recording? That's why I decided to make the spiritual dreams, because it kept asking, are you recording? Are you recording? And we're like, no, we're testing it out.
Mm-hmm. They're enabling it.
Explain this equipment.
Explain this equipment. It's a
I got it. It's a device where you can communicate through us through radio tunes. Basically, it takes if I remember correctly, it takes
it's just vapor.
it takes words from radio stations and you can put them together to make a sentence to talk to us.
Like Bumblebee.
Like Bumblebee.
Like Bumblebee, right? Is that what?
Yeah, like Bumblebee.
That's how the devices work on like Ghost Adventures and stuff.
Yeah.
They're able to take the words and respond.
Yeah, that's what
And
this is.
the device, the equipment that it's on, is just a small tablet that I got for Holly, and I got
Army.
and for Sarah like 2 years ago or a year ago.
Were you in the army?
Remember, they said a lot of soldiers here.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
we live really close to a huge cemetery, and then we live really close to a moderate-sized Jewish cemetery. And then didn't you say we lived close to a memorial cemetery with soldiers? Plus, all of our ancestors, not all of them, most of them, the males, not the females, most of them were in the service. Yes, the United States. We've been here since the 1500s.
I mean, in some of our history, if I remember reading it correctly, from the 1500s to the 1700s, some of us.
When we got here.
Yeah, but we were in Wales, and even then, we were a generation of like military and army stuff.
Yeah.
Even back then.
I am part Welsh.
I believe there's a trickster spirit here too.
Yeah, a trickster spirit, a jinn.
Because a lot of the stuff will come up missing, and we'll find it
somewhere else.
But, yeah.
Yeah. I usually have to say, where did I put such and such? And then I walk right to it.
I've done it too. Sometimes I'll talk to the spirits like, you better give me my stuff back. And then
it's the fairies or the gnomes.
My name is Walter.
My name is Walter. Has it said that before?
No. We asked earlier what its name was, and it gave us its name.
No, I mean on a different time. Did it ever say Walter?
I don't think so.
I don't remember Walter either.
Hi, Walter. I'm Holly.
So, your brother has my phone. Hello, Walter. And another thing that crossed my mind is demons. They do not want to give you your name. Not like we could exercise them or excise them. What am I going to do? Put up the Star of David, and yeah, we can't do that, ghost. I call the Pope though. Ask him to do it. Where are you from, Walter?
I can say when it is about to speak, these things will stop moving.
Okay.
There we go.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
He shot me.
Oh. Wonder who got shot. We should try looking up the history of the house.
You should. I tried doing it before. I couldn't find anything.
Now, there was a shooting on this street.
A couple days ago, actually. Remember? Because I asked you.
No. You heard gunshots.
Yeah.
No, this was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. A couple houses down, two brothers got into it. I don't know the whole story, and someone was shot,
I remember walking
and it might have
past
been the
them.
ghost being an asshole. And he's like, he shot me, not his brother. I don't know. I don't know.
Eleanor.
Eleanor. I like that name.
You've got to that name before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I zoned out. I zoned out.
I can see you all.
Well, we can't see you. The last time we did this, it said it was going to go through the house and make noise. And it was like, here I go. And we didn't hear nothing.
No.
I'm going to get my phone from your brother.
Okay.
Ritual.
We're not doing that. Nope. Just for context, if you did not hear it, it said ritual. I'm not going to do that. My mama's not going to do that.
I was executed.
I was executed?
Right as you left, it said ritual.
Ow.
Sorry.
No, that was me. I should have watched where I was going. What kind of ritual?
I don't know. I can only think of like seances and stuff like that, you know?
Earlier, I was looking at epoxy resin stuff to make with it because I've always wanted to do stuff with it. And
I love this.
I love this.
Mm.
And I was looking at Ouija board molds.
This is incredible.
Oh wow, he's impressed.
He must be impressed that he can talk or something. He's probably not talked to anyone in a long time, you know?
Yeah.
Would you like to chat with us?
I was executed. He shot me.
Maybe he shot him execution style, you know, back in the day.
Vicky. I used to work with a Vicky. Didn't much care for her. She was pretty old when I worked with her.
Is this the one from Donaldson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thought so. I don't know. That's cool. I've asked it a question. How long have you been on this property?
Well, remember it said attached, and we had asked it in another session. Are you attached to some? Are you? I asked it if it was attached to me or the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it meant that.
Are you attached to the house?
You're like. Are you attached to me?
Don't go.
We were looking at houses in Donaldson the other day, and there was one that was fairly cheap and just needed cosmetic work done to it, which I was like, we can do it and we can pay people to do it. Maybe it's telling us don't go back to Donaldson.
Maybe.
It could be.
I mean, I love the country.
I do too.
I hate how big the city is.
I know. It's so weird living in the city.
And then
We've
so
always
close
lived
to
in the
people.
country.
Yeah, and then so close to people, I get afraid they can go outside my home.
Yeah.
So I became a recluse, if you haven't noticed, ever since we moved to the city. I was always out as a kid. Didn't y'all have trouble getting me inside when I was a kid? No?
Tired.
I am tired.
Me too.
Cece's filled me up and made me tired.
It's a ritual to have a priest exorcise a demon
Yeah.
from a house.
Yeah. Just stop talking.
It'll do that. Should we put it in a different spot?
Maybe.
Let's put it over here.
If anyone is here willing to talk to us, all you need to do is come up to this device sitting right here, where I'm pointing, and just give us a sentence.
And not bother me while I'm fixing my hair.
Leonard.
Haven't we heard that name before?
I don't know.
That's
but
why I
sounds
went and got my
familiar.
phone.
It's right there.
Where'd you send me those on?
Messenger.
Okay. Pictures of the cat.
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, let's see. The last time it told us
I'm an angel.
I'm an angel. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I believe that though.
Are you a fallen angel? Anyway, he said the name Charlotte, Bobby, Ethel, and Ann. My ex-mother-in-law's name's Charlotte Ann. Let's see. I need a pen. Let's write all the names down. That was on February 21st.
Or are you trying to trick us?
Yeah, it could be. Or were you talking to me?
I'm talking to the thing. I'm talking to the spirits.
Explain the lights.
What lights?
If he means why I usually keep the overhead light on, it's because lights hurt my eyes.
And that's the same to me.
And I have chronic migraines from my spine. Otherwise, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay.
They might also be talking about my light bulb I screwed in the Thames room. You know, the color changing
The red
room?
one.
Yeah. What it does is I have it set on a day cycle thing, schedules, as to where at 7 p.m. it will change into a dimmer light, the light glow of a orange tone, so that we can sleep. and at like 10 a.m. it'll turn into the bright light, natural light.
On January 17th, it said the name Robinson.
It says there.
Joseph. It keeps talking about a woman being sliced also.
Flashing.
Flashing lights. A cop?
Maybe.
Well, I haven't been stopped by a cop lately. I've been obeying the traffic laws.
The only time I got pulled over was when my
Predict.
Predict.
maybe they're telling you that you'll get pulled over soon.
Maybe. Penelope. Alexander. That's when it talked about the Judas cradle. It said miracle. It said, okay, it's us. Um, all the names it gives me reminds me of We Are Legion,
Right.
for we are many.
Right.
Anyway, it's us, Alexander, miracle. This is cursed land. Agreed.
They killed him.
They killed him. And then it said Judas cradle, run, and it said predict right after that. Then it says, trust me, I was killed. Philip.
Maybe that's saying like Philip saying, "Trust me, I was killed."
Well, remember it goes, yeah, okay. You're right. Then it said, standing beside you, Leo.
Philip, are you still in his house?
And it said Charlotte again.
Cursed.
Cursed.
Say curse.
Denise.
Are you talking about the land again?
I've been here 50 years.
I got one that says I'm over 1,000 years old before. I made a mean medical accident.
Who are you?
I am Holly.
Jana.
That is my mama Jana.
Or Yana.
Are we talking to Philip? Because I did ask for Philip earlier, if he was still here.
Marianne.
Marianne. We're talking to Marianne. Hi, Marianne.
January
And
28th.
how long have you been here?
It said Isabella Abraham. And it said my name is Walter. I knew I'd heard it. I knew I'd heard it.
Jesus.
On January 28th, 2024, at 1927, which would be 727, it said my name is Walter. Walter,
Marianne, are
Larry,
you willing to talk to us today?
Josephine, Pat. It said 50 names in this one. Mabel. Did I scare you? No.
I mean, sometimes it will catch me off guard,
Yeah.
but like.
We're like, no.
Oh yeah, the one experience. You remember when you had dinner for us and everything, and Richard was in the kitchen, and I saw Richard peeking out from behind
Oh,
the
yeah.
fridge, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was totally him.
Said Mildred, same day. Isabella, twice. It said Isabella twice that day. It's, oh wait. I think you sent me the same one twice.
Probably. I mean, I probably did that because I had to scroll down. There was a lot that day, I think.
You are protected.
We're protecting Mama.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Who is being protected?
Said Sarah,
but not our sister.
Ash. Your brother's current girlfriend or steady person? She said she prefers to be called Ash. Um, my childhood empire. Your name, demon.
No. Game of Thrones.
Charles.
Charles. Is that really
That's
your
an
name?
intelligent response.
It is. Is that really your name, or are you tricking us?
It's not its name. That's an intelligent response. I said, what did I say? What's your name, demon?
And it said Charles.
And it said Charles.
Oh, Charles. All right.
Can you imagine a demon named Charles?
Are you messing with us? Now doesn't want to talk.
Quiet all of a sudden. Don't want to be on camera. She's like, mother.
Imagine we watch a replay footage and we see something.
Oh my God.
I would shit myself. I would shit myself. So I keep looking at the camera, seeing if I see anything. Because cameras have been noted to pick up stuff like that.
They will scratch.
What was I just talking about earlier? My friend was saying that he heard scratching. They will scratch.
We were watching Ghost Adventures because there's like about 8 shows that I need to catch up on, 8 episodes. And always. And they were getting scratched on it. This was just a few days ago.
You remember that one episode where they went to that bridge and bald headed dude got pushed?
I think so.
Yeah, that was one of the scariest
I've
ones.
seen like everyone except like
Sam and Kobe.
this season and part of last season.
Sam and Kobe have, I'm pretty sure, been to that bridge. I think it's down in Texas. But it's known for like being very active and stuff.
So there's this scene, I don't know, this is silly. There's this scene in The Conjuring, and I don't quite remember which movie it was because it's a huge franchise. Not made by us. We have no affiliation with them. But there's a scene from the movie where
I'm in the shadows.
I'm in the shadows. I know.
You like the shadows?
There are no shadows in here.
Yes, there are. There are plenty of shadows.
Well, I have the lamp on. I think it lights pretty well, but I can probably see in the dark better. What was I talking about?
I don't know. It distracted you.
It did distract me.
I thought I heard something in the
I'm-
closet.
Always, I'm in the shadows.
In the closet. The closet, Mama. I thought I just heard something over there, but it could have been you moving also.
That's true.
Are you in the closet?
What was I saying? I don't know. Oh my God, that's freaky. I don't do that a lot.
Mama, shadows also down here. And then there's a big ass shadow right here.
I don't do that very often.
Yeah, I know.
I was just talking. Oh, there's this scene in The Conjuring I think it's the one where they were in England and it had the tall, skinny man in it that was scaring the kids or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
that
But they're on the train, and the character Ed, who's based off a real person, was listening to the tapes. And what it was is it was out of order, and he had to put it
Don't
together. Don't go. It told us not to go again. And it was out of order, and he had to put it together kind of like a puzzle. Like he'd play part of the first tape, and then he'd play part of the second tape, and it would fit together to form a sentence that made sense. So I've done that anytime we've done this, is look through it and see if anything can be put together. Don't go. If you're talking about us moving, we're going to find a house to buy.
8.
8. Have we asked anything about a count of something? A number?
I mean, we were wondering how many spirits were in here.
But did we verbalize it?
I don't really
They
think
can't
so.
read thoughts or anything.
I don't think so. I mean, we talked about it, but we never really asked it directly.
Well, the figure 8, if you turn it on its side, it means infinity. It's the infinity symbol. What? Oh, let me put this down. What time is it? It's 7:21. Maybe it's telling us not to go until it's 8 o'clock.
I don't know.
And if you need to go out of here before 8 o'clock, that's fine. But I don't want it to do anything scary. Because so far I haven't experienced.
I mean, I keep feeling like there's someone like right here.
Well, it could be.
She's coming.
Who? Penelope?
But no, I've told you I'm empathic in a way. I can sense when they're nearby. So like I keep feeling like there's someone over here. Specifically in this dark spot.
I also asked Holly if we could do this because it does interest me on a scientific level. I have a degree in programming and one in robotics. And I'm a scientist, and this stuff does interest me. And I've kind of wanted to make one of those devices to see.
You've seen like something right here in the see it? Doesn't that look like a fucking face right there?
Where?
In the
God
darkness right
protects
here.
this place.
No.
God protects this place.
Yes, he does. Thank you.
Amen. Hallelujah. Do that, I said that wrong. I might just be seeing stuff, but like in the darkness right there, it looks like there's a face. Like it's a little bit lighter than the like right here. Like right here.
Those are where I have the jars for the bath salts that I sell.
I don't know.
I don't know if it could fit in there. I don't know that I can protect you.
Who
It
are
keeps trying. Yeah, it's like it keeps trying to get us to I don't know.
you? Trust it.
Trust it. It said trust me a few times. It's also it said something. God, what was it? Let me see if it's on one of the ones you sent me. She sent me some of the conversations. It said something about it meant talking through someone. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was like one of the first ones we did when Timothy was in there. And when Timothy is around, it's a lot more talkative.
It really is. It might be attached to Timmy.
It could be.
Like it did say it was attached. It could be attached to Timothy. Are you a
Basement.
We don't have a basement. We have an underground.
Richard and I, our first date was in the basement of his grandma's house. We're doing Spirit Talker.
Get in here.
Come in here and introduce yourself.
No.
Yes, you already made yourself known.
He turns 16 tomorrow.
He's shy.
He doesn't want to be on camera. He's always like that.
You don't have to be on camera. Tammy, come back. Tammy, come back. Mama.
Any kind of fool could see.
Someone wants to join us. Don't yell at me.
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Well, it's a name. It's also red, the color red. Hello, kitty. Hello. Do you want to talk?
Yeah. Is it my baby Snow?
Hello and welcome.
Thank you.
It
Hello.
you just asked, do you want to talk? It said hello and welcome.
I was talking to the cat, though.
Maybe they were saying it to the cat. Hello and welcome
Oh.
to the cat. Because she just walked in here.
The cat's.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Denade.
Denada.
Denada.
The cat's name is Snowball. Or Snow. We call her Snow.
She's frantic to get out. Something's in here, like I told you, Mama. Cat's
It said, I'll throw something. And to that, Richard was in the room with us. Said, well, don't throw it at Richard. He'll throw something back.
Mama.
There ain't nothing on there, girl.
You sure? Look right there.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure.
And then look under there.
It's just freaking you out.
No.
It's scary here.
It's scary here.
No, it's more like I can feel it's in the room and I don't like it.
Says I respect you. It is
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. We do have Jeremiah Lambert is one of our grandpas. He's like second or third grandpa. Because there's dad, there's Granny Ida, then there's her dad, Job Lambert. And either his dad or granddad was Jeremiah.
Isn't Jeremiah a name in the Bible too? Yeah, it is.
Probably. There's a lot of names in the
It
Bible.
is.
It's a creature.
It's a creature.
Are you talking about the cat or the thing that's scratching? This one says, surprise, I've been here 50 years. No, it was trying to say something about talking through one of us. Do you remember that?
A little bit.
And I was like, no, I made them. They can't give consent to that. Let's see. I'm in my 20s. You shush.
No, I thought I heard growling. I was trying to see if that was the TV or not.
Hello. Hello. Oh, and did I do that to her when she came in? Did I hello her? I usually do. I go, hello.
I don't think so.
Because it could have been responding back to me. Hello and welcome. She
Maybe.
does like sleeping right there. So I have a little thing that
What's your name?
Yenna. It likes it better when I pronounce it the correct way.
Ollie.
Holly, there.
I tried to do it like you. I tried to make my H still there but silent.
The J sounds
She
like a
scares
Y.
me.
Who, me?
You're the last one that talked.
I
Maybe
scare
me.
you?
It might be me.
Okay. No,
The
I'm
cat's sitting right by the spirit talker. Is that you? Are
Does
you
the-
talking?
Does the cat scare you?
Hers a Siamese. Hers a blue point. who's just as sweet as can be. Who's,
Attracting all the male cats, though.
who scares you?
Repeating a question. I don't know if I was explaining to you, but repeating a question over and over will get the spirit to back off and not talk. I don't know why, but like they don't like it. Apparently.
I'm gonna vape on the show.
We're all of age here. I may not look it, but I am 23 years old.
She's 23, so
I've
all
known
that comes out is vapor.
window.
The world has changed.
The
It
world,
has.
agreed.
Agreed.
I'm gonna put it in my shoe box.
Because back in the day, everything sold for so much less.
No,
You're scared of me.
No,
maybe a little,
I might be a little bit too.
because we don't know what it is. Not scared, apprehensive.
Wary.
Do they not have dictionaries in the spirit world?
I'm wary. Is what I am.
Weary. That's a good one.
I'm wary. I don't fully trust it. I don't know what it is. It hasn't told us. Can I go grab mine?
Get me one too, please.
Okay.
Snow, come here. Oh, Snow's gone out of the room.
I died.
I died. Yes, you died. I'm hoping y'all can hear it because it talks with a robot voice when it says something. Yeah.
He ain't 16 till 12 o'clock tonight. I felt like those kids were making fun of me.
So what?
I know, right?
I love that dress. You look cute.
Thank you. Like, I understand like the newer generation doesn't wear this stuff, but like I think I look okay. But I do agree, yellow's not really my color. It blends too much in my skin because of my olive skin tone.
It said I died.
We know. I'm sorry.
Probably distinguishing that it's a ghost and not a demon.
Yeah.
Could have been playing with us.
Yeah. I mean,
Your name, demon. And Jins can die.
but
Or
Edwardian.
Edwardian.
what does that mean? I've never heard that word before.
I have. Well, firstly, my dad, your grandpa, his middle name's Edward.
When I walked out of the room, everything felt lighter. It's heavy in the room.
It is. Don't feel heavy.
The air feels
I do
heavy.
feel weird.
That's what the feeling is. It's like
Edwardian.
there's maybe 2 or 3 spirits in here trying to talk to us. I don't know specifically.
The Edwardian era was 1901 to 1914. It's the last period in British history to be named after the monarch who reigned over it. Although Edward VII reigned from 1901 to 1910 to be succeeded by George V, the Edwardian period is generally considered to have ended at the outbreak of the First World War in 1914. So, do you remember the first or second time we did it? It said we're from the 1800s, and this one says Edward. I'm in the house.
We know.
And now it's saying Edwardian, which is 1901, right after the 1800s. So maybe it was like the late 1800s.
Where are you in the house? The heavy presence left.
And to where the computer can still hear it, do you think she's putting it on the what did it say?
Ship.
Ship.
Wait.
when I bought the girls' antique dolls, I bought Timothy 3 antique ships. And at least
This might be what it's attached to, though.
and one of them is a pirate ship. But there's this one. His grandpa, my dad, was in the Navy. And so were both of my grandpas.
Isn't this technically our history?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's this one. It has this cross, which you'll see like in the Crusades and stuff. And I've got to fix some. It's very, very old. I've got to fix some of the strings.
This one needs to be fixed.
What happened to me?
We don't know.
This one has a pirate.
Is what we're trying to figure out.
It might be confused and not be able to move on.
Yeah.
Well, you said you were killed. You
It
said
might
you
be
were
a
shot.
different spirit.
It might be what?
A different spirit.
Oh. Could be.
I can also say that you need a good dusting.
They do need
Yeah.
dusting.
Snowball's not in here anymore. I don't know where she went.
She left the room. As soon as she saw the door was open, she.
So, we don't know what happened to you, but if you see a bright light in the doorway, go through it. The best way I can explain it. But if you don't, you still need to figure stuff out so that you can move on. You know what I believe?
Unless it's a freaking demon.
Maybe. I'll keep your seat warm.
Lead sprinkler.
What does that mean? Police lead sprinkler. So, it said lead sprinkler, right? The lead sprinkler, it was a torture. It was a torture device back in the medieval times. So,
What did it say?
it said lead sprinkler. Like the torture device in old times.
Lead sprinkler.
At first sight, it looks like a holy water sprinkler, but in reality, it's a bit more complex. The torturer poured molten metals in one end, and its contents slowly rushed to the other side, where they fell on any part of the victim's body.
Oh my god.
A common way to execute victims was by pouring molten silver on his eyes.
They cremated my body.
That could be my mom.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I've had her come through before. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Okay. That was intelligent.
That was. He's like, I'm a man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mama. When was it used?
Medieval times.
I don't know when. What do they people consider medieval? Filled with boiling oil, boiling water, pitch, tar, or molten metal.
And the common method was using silver to pour onto the victim's eyes. And it did say his, and then it said I'm a man, so maybe it was, you know.
The Catholic Church used it.
Okay.
So did, or that's what this one says. I don't know if that's true. Um, it also mentions a Judas cradle. We have that uncle that was a pope.
Oh yeah.
Stephen his pope name was Stephen the seventh, maybe.
I did not know.
We're all good.
We're all good. They cremated my body. I'm a man.
Maybe they used it to the torture device on him, cremated him with cement. You know.
Cremated is when they burn the body to ashes.
I mean, maybe they just put him in a pile afterwards or something.
No.
But maybe that's what happened. Like they tortured him and then burned his body.
Maybe.
Stone. Come here. Come on.
I don't remember what I was going to look up. Stop doing that. Not you.
Oh. I thought you were talking to me.
Snow, come here.
She probably knows there's something in here.
She likes going under my desk. If you anagram, we're all good, that spells wag.
Joan.
Joan. Joan of Arc. That's the only famous Joan I can think of.
Calm down.
Just forgot
You were looking up Jonah of Arc, I'm pretty sure.
again. No. Oh, I remember.
She wags her tail like a dog.
Hannah.
Hannah.
The J in my name can also be pronounced as an H. I don't know if it's saying my name. Like it said Joan and then Hannah. Both are similar to my name. It might be talking to me.
Maybe. You need to stop getting up there. Okay.
Oh my God. I can't remember. Let's see. He and we are from house
Morris.
Morris. There's another name. In the cat. um,
Trying to get in the window.
yeah. pull the curtain back.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. What?
I started talking to another spirit and it came through.
Yeah.
Pat.
Pat.
No, I didn't, Pat. Like someone's talking to someone else.
Yeah.
Don't you try and climb the inside of that. I'm not heading there and let you keep doing it.
It was Pope's.
She killed us.
She killed us. It was Pope Stephen the Ninth.
Oh, okay.
It was in 1057.
Okay.
It's a long time ago. They didn't even have the Vatican yet, I don't think.
Yeah. Bye-bye, spirits. I go to other room.
Okay, Holly, say goodbye. It's just me. We're going to record for just a little bit longer. So if you have something to say, please say it. Who killed you?
I can protect you.
It keeps saying that. It said that earlier, I believe. It won't let me view the whole thing. I'm going to set this on my knees. Protect me from what? Did it turn off? It did turn off.
Carl.
My biological grandfather's name is Carl. He wasn't in the Navy. My step grandfather was. Also have an uncle named Carl. My dad's brother. What about Carl? Carl Shields? Carl Beverly Shields?
I'm upset.
I'm upset. Okay. Why are you upset?
$20.
20. 20 what? He said 8 and then 20. It's 7:54 Central Standard Time.
Hi.
Hello.
Audrey.
Audrey. I know an Aubrey, but not an Audrey.
I visit.
Do you visit us? IV would be 4. I visit Audrey. It stopped recording by itself.
It's happened to me before.
Does it do that?
It's happened to me before.
Does it do it after a certain time?
No. It shouldn't do that.
It stopped moving, and I was like,
You'll notice because the green light will dim.
and then it said Carl. That's my grandpa's name. I'm upset. 20. Hi. Audrey, not Aubrey. And I visit. Why'd you come in here with your eyes like that? Did you hear something?
You know how I said earlier, flashing, what's up with the lights,
Watch
and then
out here.
police,
Watch out here.
and then police, sirens started happening.
I can hear them. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
sirens.
That's why I ran back in here. I was like, oh my god, it did predict it.
Watch out here. We do watch out.
That, and it tells us that every time we go to do a session. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Do you want in here? Snow. Do you want in?
What do you want me? I can't tell. She was mouthing at me, so I can't tell.
Camille? And Camille?
Where do you want to go? Me or Alma? Alma or me? Okay.
She wants to go with Mama.
Screen. Torch.
Torch. Watch out here. Scream and torch. I'm only going to stay on about 20 more minutes. Were you the one that was murdered?
Emma.
Emma. I don't know anyone named Emma. Was Emma the one that was murdered here? And how many spirits are here, celestial or otherwise? It did say I'm an angel.
Drain camera.
Drain camera. It might mean there's a camera in the bathroom. Better not be. They, I don't know if plumbers use that or not.
Anxiety.
I have anxiety, bad anxiety. Most of it stems from PTSD. I take medicine for it though. And me and her will get better at this as the seasons go along. We're novice ghost hunters. We just like the shows. And it's fun. There's no reason for you to be anxious. We can't even see you. Holly got freaked out when she was
Happy.
thought she saw the face. Happy. Good. I hope you're happy. It's good that a spirit's happy, right? Probably ask the uh, ghost experts about that one.
Run.
Run. It said that on almost every time we've tried this out. It has said run. We're trying to run. And technically, I can't really run because of my back and my hips. Who needs to run?
I wander these grounds.
I wander these grounds. That's kind of freaky. Who needs to run? Do I need to run? Or Holly, Timothy, Peyton, or Richard? Who needs to run? Or Sarah? Who needs to run?
Tall.
Tall. Well, I'm not tall. I'm 5'1 3/4. Um, Timothy's 5'9 1/2. He's the tallest one in the house because Richard's about 5'7, and Holly's just under 5'5. But she did think she saw a shadow standing with its head above the refrigerator, which would make it tall. Um, Most of it's when she's coming out of sleep, like those the hat man people see and stuff. She says that it's really tall and then it goes away when she wakes up fully, which is how that phenomenon apparently happens because I looked it up and studied it.
They take other forms.
They take other forms. Jinns do that. So do skinwalkers. I'm not sure if they're the same thing, just called different. You never answered me. Who needs to run? I can get some holy water and throw it around the room. Who needs to run?
Conjure.
Conjure. I was talking about the conjuring. Like you conjure a spirit. Let's see what the internet says about conjure. He could be saying he's a fallen demon.
Understand.
Understand. Call upon a spirit or ghost to appear. No, thank you. By means of a magic ritual. Early on, about an hour ago, probably, it was talking about ritual. Implore someone to do something. Summon into action or bring into existence, often by magic. Do I need to understand?
The chair of torture.
That would probably be the Judas thing. To be sworn in a conspiracy. I'm not a bruja. I'm not a witch. Holly's not a witch either.
Can you help?
I don't know if I can help. What do you need?
Encounter.
Encounter. Like, no one's conjured you, dude. Wonder what else encounter could mean. Like, we encountered you in the house. Unexpectedly experience or be faced with something difficult or hostile. That happens to me a lot. Too much. So I'm careful here. An unexpected or casual meeting with someone, a confrontation or unpleasant struggle, a violent incident in which a suspected criminal is killed by a member of the police, especially under
Tear.
tear. It's spelled tear. Tear. I wonder if it's saying it's going to tear something like our clothes or. You never answered me.
Shadows move.
Shadows move. It said that it's in the shadows or I hide in the shadows, whichever whatever the phrasing was. Shadows move. I'll only ask it one more time, not to make you mad or run off, but who needs to run? Because you keep saying that. Who needs to run?
Are you recording?
Yes. It keeps asking that. Are you recording? I'm recording on my computer web camera. Who takes other forms?
Follow is right.
Follow us right. Fur, if you are. I always do that. I look at the first letters. What do you mean by follow us right? It's a little nonsensical.
Positive.
Positive.
You heard me.
You heard me. I didn't hear anything. Sometimes if we're getting on to the kids, um, it'd be on
Using my voice.
using my voice. I don't hear you. For real.
He killed us.
He killed us. I keep saying that. Who is he? Who killed who? You keep saying that, but I can't help if you don't give me information.
Avoid.
Avoid. It's a being to. There's not enough details. It's being too vague. Who do we need to avoid? Kind of like, you heard me.
Florence.
Do what I said. Florence. Well, there's a Florence, Italy. There is I think there's one in Mississippi. We need to avoid Florence. Florence in Italy, like I said. David of Michelangelo is there. The Basilica of Santa Croce. I don't know how to say that.
This is secret.
This is secret. Do you not want me to record?
I am death.
I am death. What was that quote? I have now become death, the destroyer of worlds. Did you travel? This is going to sound weird. Did you travel with my ancestors to me all the way from Italy? There is a Florence, Mississippi.
Party.
Party. We did Timothy's birthday dinner and presents and cupcakes today. It was sort of a party. Probably not a party in the way other people think, but we celebrated today. Tomorrow's his birthday, and then he goes to his dad's for the week for spring break on Monday. He was going to go yesterday, and we're going to do the dinner afterwards, but he changed his mind, and his dad said it was okay. So we did his presents and birthday dinner.
Keep going.
Keep going. Oh, thank you. Presents and birthday dinner today to celebrate. And I bought him one of those cool little chairs for gaming because he likes to sit and game. I can't. Let's see what it was called. I don't see how that's a chair of torture, though. He said it was very comfortable. Kind of shaped like an egg. See what they call it. Saucer chair. And some moccasins. He got some money from
Viking.
Viking. Let's talk about that earlier. My on my mother's side, we were kicked out of Spain. I've done all our genealogy. Well, not all of it, but a whole bunch of it, and done DNA tests. Um, on my mother's side, we were kicked out of Spain for being Jewish. And we went to Norway. Vikings. And then we came to America. A little history.
Breath.
Breath. I do have asthma. My breath's probably stinky right now. I didn't brush or rinse after eating the birthday dinner. Or, sometimes it gets severely cold in here. Like it won't be big cold outside. It'll be maybe 60 or 70, so it shouldn't be that cold in here. And it'll be just freezing cold. Almost like you could see your breath. Like when I blow the vapor out. Almost like that. So, I'm just trying to guess what this thing is referring to.
Fight.
Who you want to fight? No fighting. No fighting. Okay, different approach. Why do we need to run if it's us or whoever? It doesn't want to answer it. Let's see if anything. Sometimes if you look up something, you just kind of glance through the page or click on something to read it, some things will,
We're hiding.
we're hiding. Some things will jump out at you and make sense. We're hiding, run and hide.
I will talk to you.
I will talk to you. Thank you very much. What was I going to look up? Run. Let's look up run. I mean, I know what it means. There's a movie, there's another film, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm on Merriam-Webster. I'm going to say all the things that don't mean moving fast. To utilize a running play on offense, like on a football team, or football, soccer. To go without restraint, move freely about at will. To keep company.
Archibald.
Archibald. To sail before the wind. To ravel lengthwise. An example, stockings guaranteed not to run. Run up the scale, to sing or play a musical passage quickly. I play the piano. Not like super great. I have to learn the music. And I sing around the house all the time. All the time. Let's see. To pass from one state to another. Melt, dissolve, discharge liquid.
Constance.
Constance. I don't know, but I love that movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves. And who else was in that? I love that movie.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. What would you like to talk about? To drive livestock to a grazing place.
Patricia.
It keeps saying names. I think it said Patricia before. Did I write that one down? It did say Pat. So, Archibald. Is that? No. His name isn't that. Never. Old German name. Genuine and bold. Brave. Constants. Used in the Middle Ages. Derived from
Quiet.
quiet. I've always been quiet since I was a child. This is going longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. Do a first special episode 1 where it's longer than normal. Constance is a lake in southeast Germany.
Review.
Review. Only thing I can think of reviews is I get reviews on my store. I get reviews on my contract work. Look, we're here. I can't see you. And I'm not a witch, so I can't conjure you. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to leave this right here. I have to take a break, see if it says anything while I'm out of the room. I'll be right back.
Robinson. Go deeper.
Oh. Since it said, look, we're here, and I walked out of the room, it said Robinson and go deeper. I went and got the cat and told Holly that this was being very talkative and a few things it said. And she said that she felt it wanted to talk to me, so she left the room. You got your claws in me, girl. Hey, girl, you got your claws in me. Lock. We lock the doors and the windows. Go deeper.
Fighting.
Fighting. Are we fighting? I am not currently scared or angry.
I was so scared.
I was so scared. I don't see anything significant about Robinson. Go Deeper's the song.
Electric.
Electric. I was so scared. Electric. Chime in with any suggestions in the comments. What does it mean to go deeper? I use Google to see what
My name is Joseph.
My name is Joseph. It said that before. Well, Joseph, hello again. Are you the one that's scared? What does it mean to go deeper? It's about moving past
Stop the camera.
superficial ideas of who you are, what you want, and how much potential you have. It means to move past rote phrases and beliefs to substance. It means to cherish every moment of your life by taking each week to reflect on what matters most to you. Why do you want me to stop the camera? Holly Lynn! Are you the wood that makes the electricity flicker? It does that. Yosef, why do you want me to stop the camera? Separate type of
Jeff.
names. Jeff. I have a stepbrother named Jeff. Is Jeff why you want to stop the camera, or is Jeff the one? Jeff might be the one that's making the lights flicker.
Healthy.
Healthy. I still have the camera on if you could see. That's what this light is. I'm going to go tell Holly what it said. It might talk while I'm gone.
She's here. Listen.
Okay. After it said healthy, it said listen, and she's here. Well, who's she? There's Holly, and then there's Timmy's friend, Ash, the name that it said earlier. Ash is here. And Timothy just told me it said listen. Which, right after it said something about the police, we heard sirens, which could have been the police or the ambulance or both. Unless someone's hiding in the house. I doubt it.
I worked here.
I worked here. It said that before. That it used to work here, it used to live here, and it could be more than one. But it's a little freaky. That's why we're starting this in our home, in our house that we paid for. We're just renting this one. Did you work on a farm, George? I work here too. Those are my products in the totes. This is stuff I'm working on. 3 different projects at once. That's how I do. If the vape fumes offend you, I'm sorry. It's just water vapor coming out.
I'm from the 1900s.
I'm from the 1900s, and that Edwardian was 1901 to what, 1914? Tim, would you like to come say hi to it, please? Just, okay. He's eating ramen. We went out to eat tonight, so he's having a snack. Do you mean you worked in the city? We're in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Or do you mean you worked at
What
the
is
house?
going on?
What is going on? I don't know. What is going on? I'm working on my daughter's wedding, the middle one who's in college. Um, Tim's birthday is tomorrow, and then he goes to his dad's for a week. That's about it that I know about. Y'all know how kids are. Sometimes they won't tell you if there's drama. It took my daughter a week to tell me there's drama going on between one of her ex-friends and her.
You understand me.
Thank you. I'm trying to understand you. Oh, my neck. Oh, what's going on? I have to go get new MRIs of my cervical neck region and my lumbar region because I have to have surgical procedures on them. They're real simple, in and out. And then I can't like drive or anything for I think 24 hours. I also am starting physical therapy. This is my third time going to physical therapy. That's what's going on, whatever your name is. Let's pick one name, unless it's like 50 different spirits. One or two more things if you want to say anything else, and then I'm getting off of here.
I used to live here.
I used to live here. I'll try to see if I can find anything out about the house. I doubt it. My landlord has rented it to other people, and I'm not going to ask him. That'd be silly. Well, there might be a ghost, and we were just wondering. That would be crazy. I'm going to get off here at 9 o'clock because I'm tired and would like to go relax. So we have 12 more minutes to talk. And then I will edit this and make it better because it's been recording for 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 29 seconds. It's never been this active. So I think coming to my office was a good idea. If you're really here, you know I go to bed early.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what? Oh. Well, you can say I'm sorry and I accept that, but I cannot lend any type of forgiveness unless I know what you're sorry about.
Terrible.
You did something terrible? What did you do? Or I'm terrible. I know. This is just pain cream. Or when I told it what it was going on, what was going on, and I told them about my spine procedures and MRIs and stuff, it's saying, I'm sorry, that's terrible. It is, it hurts. Not as much after the procedures, though. The surgical procedures help my pain. It is a huge needle, though. I don't like needles.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Supernatural phenomena like the doors opening, Phenomenal means remarkable. Phenomenon. Plural noun. Phenomena. So it's the plural of phenomenon. A fact or situation that is observed to exist or happen, especially one whose cause or explanation is in question, like supernatural phenomena. A remarkable person, thing, or event. In philosophy, the object ship, the object of a person's perception, what the senses or the mind notice. I just heard firecrackers outside. Something that exists and can be seen, felt, tasted, etc., especially something unusual. Something that is impressive or extraordinary. The ships. Let's look at the philosophical. It's an observable event.
Associate.
Associate. I'm not sure about that one. Like, I'm an introvert, and my friends consist of Richard. And I mean, there's my children, and they're my kid friends because they're my children, but they're not like friends. Anyway, the term came into its modern philosophical usage through Immanuel Kant, who contrasted it with the nomenon, which cannot be directly observed. And when we first started doing this, it gave us a lot of Greek names. I'm 11% Greek. Let's see. Far predating this, the ancient Greek Pyrrhonist philosopher Sextus Empiricus also used phenomenon and noumenon as
Edmund.
interrelated technical terms. Edmund. Let's see what Pyrrhonism. Pyrrhonism. Pyrrhonism is an ancient Greek school of philosophical skepticism, which rejects dogma and advocates the suspension of judgment over the truth of all beliefs. Philosophical skepticism is a family of philosophical views that question the possibility of knowledge. I'm kind of like that. Skepticism with Pyrrhonian skeptics. Skepticism is understood as a way of life that helps the practitioner achieve inner peace. Anyway, Edmund associate. Oh, I am associating. Associate instead of associate, like a friend. Because when he says something, when the machine
I'm here
says,
next to you.
I'm here next to you. Okay. I'm still recording. I didn't turn it off because you don't tell me what to do. When it says something, our minds naturally associate it with something. And they do that on the other shows too. I've seen it. It says connect someone or something with something else in one's mind.
I was in the military.
I was in the military.
Body.
Body. Body. I was in the military. I'm here next to you. Admin associated or associate. Thank you for talking to me, Yosef or Edmund or George, Alexander, whatever your name is. Thank you. But I have to go now.
Toys.
Toys. My son and I earlier, I was asking him if he wanted to play the games at CC's because he's always done that. And he said he was getting too old. He was a man. And he has so many toys in his room. He might want to get rid of them. I don't know. Not the ghost, Timothy. I don't know. Because he's 16 now. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to go with Yosef right now. Thank you for talking to me, but I have to get off of here until the next time we talk, okay? Thank you very much. Goodbye and good night. Okay? Y'all have a good day.